afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure having you on our show today.
It's mine too.
Please, could you give us a brief description of you and what you do?
Okay, I'm Dr. Eseosa Edokpayi Nwoji. I'm a naturopath, into natural medicine, treat with natural medicine. I'm also a fitness coach. I'm also basically, I treat with nature. I'm a naturopath. That's what I do. I practice natural medicine. I'm an advocate of health maintenance as well. Though I'm a graduate of ACIA, that's Chartered Institute of Administration.
Jesus.
Before I came into natural medicine because it's a calling. So,
Okay.
but as an ACIA, my specialty is financial administration.
Wow.
But my calling brought me into nature, and ever since I've been in nature as a naturopathic medicine practitioner.
That's amazing. From finance all the way to health.
Yes.
That's amazing. If I may ask, what is the difference between naturopath and herbal
Okay, beautiful.
medicine?
Yes, as a naturopath, okay, WHO defines medical therapy as into three. We have the orthodox, which is allopathic medicine. We have the herbal medicine. Then we have the complementary and alternative medicine.
Okay.
So in natural medicine, it covers the herbal medicine and the complementary and alternative medicine, which are natural medicine practice.
Okay.
Okay, either you are a traditional medicine practitioner, or you are the complementary and alternative medicine, which comprises of you using all the healing modalities. So as a naturopath, we are more into, like, it's all encompassing. We use herbal medicine, we use energy therapy, we use, we are trained in both TCM, which is traditional Chinese medicine.
Wow.
Yes, and energy therapy, like I did. So I cover all that as a naturopath. I treat with light, I treat with nutrition because I'm a dietitian, I'm a nutritionist. So and then energy therapies as well. So I do my cupping, I do all that. So in treatments of using natural medicine, you have to bring all these modalities into play when you want to treat the human body, so that you make it a whole. That's what makes us holistic, in our treatment. That's why we give holistic treatments, because you discover that in treating the human ailments, you need to come in various ways, bring all your modalities to make the body a whole, so that the body itself will heal. Because automatically, because of the mechanism of the human body, unique mechanism that nature has placed the body automatically heals itself.
Heals by itself.
So what you do is bring these modalities, giving your patient holistic treatment, so that the body can heal itself.
Wow. So while herbal medicine or herbal traditional practitioners,
yes, medicine,
you just go
using herbs,
use herbs, mix it together and all that.
Yes.
You do all the whole testing.
Yes, we do. We diagnose.
diagnose.
and treat. And it's also how will I put it now? Herbal medicine. In complementary and alternative medicine, we have branches. That's where we have the naturopathy, homeopathy, chiropathies, aromatic therapy, and all that. All these are modalities. You understand? Using essential oils, using herbal, using hydro, water, and things like that. But these are all modalities of natural medicine. Okay. So if you are if you are all encompassing, you know how to bring these modalities into play when you are treating your clients. Because when the body is sick, you discover one modality may not be enough. That's why when you are treating your patient and you want that body to be whole, you need to infuse all these modalities to make the body whole. Then the person will say, oh my God, I've been here. But what makes this place different is the modalities you have introduced. That's what makes you stand out.
Wow. How long did you spend to learn? I guess there's a school for this.
Oh, of course, there is.
So how long did you spend?
Yeah, I am acting national coordinator of a Global Women in Natural Medicine Forum, and it's an association. That's Association of Physicians of Natural Medicine and the Nigerian Council of Physicians of Natural Medicine. It's a body. The association is a body of all the practitioners of natural medicine, while the council is a body that governs our practice, as in what we do, our especially those that regulate. Thank you. You know, in their production of herbal medicine, to make sure that it's up to standard, it's standardized, you know, and things like that. So they are like a watchdog. So we have those ones, and we also have the college that is available for those that want to learn natural medicine. You understand, from different levels, certificates, advanced, and things like that, diploma and all that, so that everybody can learn the little foundation of how to treat. You have headache, you have pain, you have that. You should be able to know how to use your natural spices, natural things to heal, not running to the hospital, going to meet your doctor and all that. So that is why I want to believe natural medicine has really come to stay. And as the acting women coordinator, I am looking forward to seeing our women as a pillar we are a pillar of strength of the family, where when the family is sick, any member of the family is sick, you can run to the kitchen, you get those your spices. So I always tell my women folks, are you that intelligent woman that have these healthy spices, the garlic, the cloves, the ginger, turmeric. If not all of them, just have this few. They are powerful.
Wow.
So most times things we crave for in all these our synthetic whatever, we have them here. You know, even neem leaf. Oh my God. If I take you to my medicinal garden, you see some powerful herbs there. You'll be amazed. So I want to see globally, to see people, you know, be your doctor, your own doctor. Treat yourself. Go back to the roots. What we definitely. It's in my YouTube. I have write-ups on that. You are what you eat. How you eat, what you eat. These are very important. You understand? Following your body readings as well is very important. Sleep is very important thing. So you have to bring all this. You see, nature is sweet. It's for everybody. Let's embrace it. It's just the key to life. I always tell people, have you ever thought of this body was created by nature? So when the body is sick, what is it? What are you expected to do?
You go back to nature.
Bring back this body to nature. Let the body heal itself. Let nature heal. Because the body was not created with synthetic. That is why, for me, I treat chronic issues. So when you have damaged this body, you've gone here, there's no hope. Definitely you will come back to nature. And I always question, most times I question nature. But why is it that it is always the last resort that people will run back to God and remember, oh God, you created this body, so take it. Because they would have told them in the hospital, just go home and die. That's when they will not remember their creator. Because nature is God. So you must bring that body back to nature for us to reset that body such that the body will start healing itself. Because when the body is sick, all it is, the foundation is disease. It's been diseased. Let's clear out. Because I treat cancer. So people wonder, how do I treat cancer? I tell people cancer is not a death sentence. So even if you are going for surgery or whatever, my dear, you'll still come back to us. Why? Because cancer is a disease. Have you removed the disease that is feasting on the cells, the tissue, that has polluted the blood? So what are you removing? Okay, it's in the breast. Okay, so what about the liver? What about the lungs? Have you done all that? So most times when people come, when I run my MRO scan, I'm like, even if you have done your test, you'll still come back. I will still have to run my test because I am the one that will treat you. So I want to see your structure and the functions. Okay. I want to see how your lungs is functioning, your liver is functioning, your kidney, your brain, your heart. These are very vital organs. So if you have cancer, those organs will be collapsed. So what are you removing from a particular spot where you have not checked the totality of the functions of your body to line them up with the structure?
Talking about cancer.
Okay.
which seems to be prevalent. You hear
Yes.
of breast cancer, prostate cancer,
Thank you.
blood cancer.
Thank
Just
you.
hear cancer up and
Yes.
down. You say you eat this one, it will cause this cancer.
Mhm.
You use microwave, it will cause that cancer.
Yes.
What exactly causes
Yes,
cancer?
that's what I just said now, that it's a disease. So disease has invaded your body, the tissue, the cell. So the first thing is the meridians, the chakras, the acupoints, they are not receiving energy anymore. They are not receiving life. They are like starved because there's a pollution. The blood is also polluted, it's not cleansed. So you see, as I'm naming all these things, you now, as somebody that wants to treat, you know that you have to bring all your modalities into play because you will cleanse the blood. Even when you kill those viruses, because they are different, besides these viruses, infections and all that, they are human toxins. They are heavy metals that have invaded that cell. So what are you removing? And sometimes when you go to remove, that's why most times people that come here, they've removed from one, they said it has moved to the other breast, they want to cut the other breast, they will not come. It's because the thing is diseased.
Blood.
They've not removed, they've not killed those viruses.
Wow.
So it's spreading.
That's why it spreads.
It spreads like a wide wind. That is why it's dangerous. Cancer is dangerous. Yes, it is. Because when you don't tackle it from the roots, as a naturopath, we treat root causes. We don't treat symptoms. You don't say, yeah, it's paining me, give me headache, and shut the thing up. It's just a symptom saying something is wrong. So it's not the ailments. Go and run a comprehensive test and check where the ailment is coming from. Is it from your reproductive cell? Is it from the prostate? See, there's a vagus nerve from the brain down to the ovary. Especially those that are diabetic. You discover insulin is not responding. Your body is not even producing insulin. And they're like, they said my sugar level is okay. They will go for tests. They'll come back. They said I'm okay. My liver is okay now. So why are you here? You are sick. And they said no. They didn't. They said I'm not diabetic, and you have stroke. Some people don't even know they have. They'll say my leg is paining. I can't walk. But what's the cause of that? They don't know. So most times when they come and I have to tell them you are diabetic.
Wow.
Insulin is not exerting its function. It's just there. Your body is not producing it. It's not even that it's resisting type 2 diabetes. Your body is not even exacting it. Either because of lifestyle, indigestion. You see that word indigestion is a broad ailment because it's a window for diseases to come into your body. We just said it now, how you eat, when you eat, what you eat.
Wow.
When do you eat? This morning, my breakfast 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, my breakfast 12 o'clock. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, my breakfast 2 o'clock. That is irregular eating.
It's a problem.
It's a problem because your body will start storing the food you are eating instead of it to utilize it for energy. Because it doesn't know when you are going to eat the next food. You are building up diabetes though.
Wow.
You know, your body will start, there will be too much acid. Or some people will say, I have cancer. They have caused that cancer. I mean, they have an ulcer. They are the one that caused that ulcer. Irregular eating. You don't keep to time. See, we are going back to the roots. Those days in the village, if I can remember, if your grandfather meets his breakfast that time, don't bring that breakfast again. Forget it. It keeps to time. If that food doesn't get ready, they didn't know all this whatever, but they just that is why the body speaks. But do we listen?
No, we don't.
We crave for things because I need meat pie, I'm hungry. And being diabetic, you're always hungry. You're always hungry. That's why when they're on treatment, we tell them eat as many times a day. There is no 3 times, I'm okay. No, you can eat 10 times a day, but the portion should be small.
Control.
Because insulin is not exacting. So if you just eat one full bowl of eba, it will collapse. The vagus, the nerves will, because when the nerves is damaged beyond repair, there's nothing anybody can do.
Wow.
So if you've damaged it due to your lifestyle of eating recklessly, eating late in the night you are eating protein, meat, when protein and fat takes time to digest. So where is that food going? It stores. So chronic issue has to do with lifestyle. So when we correct things like that, we place that. That's why when you are treating, you have to bring nutrition into it. You understand? So when we bring you out of your misery, where you're coming from, resetting your body system, flushing all all the remnants in your body, removing heavy metals and things like that, because we have machines we also use besides putting your therapy, because it's all around therapies we do here. That's why we can treat those chronic issues like cancer and all that. Because there's a lot to eliminate. It's not just give me one medicine so I will be whole. There's nothing like that for cancer. You should be ready for us to correct those rubbish you have done. We have to bring your body back to nature such that the nature can heal you completely. Because the body will heal itself. Your real medicine is your food. So we'll teach you how to eat right. Because you've been doing it wrongly. So as a naturopath, it is sweet. It is beautiful. Because you are into modalities to treat your clients. Give them the best.
Wow, this is very, very expository.
It is. Because I'm an epitome of nature's beauty and wellness.
When you told me that you'll be celebrating your
yes,
golden jubilee.
50 years, my golden jubilee.
And I looked at your picture. I said, this is not correct.
It's been God all the way. That is why you see me with nature. It's awesome. God has been faithful.
You don't even look 45.
Abi?
You don't look 45.
Nature rebranded me and told me, this is why I've called you. So you must be a mouthpiece. You must be a role model to tell. So I don't force people. When I treat you, you're well, you tell others and they come. You understand? And when you are telling people and they are not coming, don't force them. Let the spirit move them, because the heart is very powerful in your healing. When they come here, I tell you, open your heart to what I'm doing. I'm giving you. Follow all the instructions, you'll be well. Because the nature you have come to meet is the one that will heal you. Sometimes I don't even know how. Sometimes when people come, even the cancer patient, the very first cancer thing I treated was 2019, after my graduation. That was when I knew, God, you have called me here, really. That was the faith I had. And I knelt down and I said, God, thank you. Really? Because that was a cancer of the lungs. And they thought the guy was going to die at that time. But God of nature healed the boy. Because sometimes when you have, most times, you see, when you have cancer, cancer is a multifaceted disease. It's not one disease. When you run the test, you say, this person is diabetic. He has stroke. He has autoimmune. He has this. So many is a metabolic disease. So trash it here, trash it here, trash it. It's not one modality. Especially if it's an autoimmune. You have to confuse the immune system too now. Because the immune system is rejecting.
Autoimmune mean?
It's when your immune system is fighting it's tissue. It's fighting your body.
Oh.
You understand? Autoimmune, your immune system is resisting. Anything you do is resisting. It's not accepting. It's fighting its tissue. It's fighting, it's fighting your body. You. Yes. So there's a lot of work to do. You have to even cleanse your blood. So there's a lot of work.
Wow.
So when people are saying there's no hope, there's always hope in nature, my dear. And when you have grace, God brings you here. My dear, you follow instructions, you will be whole. And let your heart be open. I always tell people, most people have come here, let me just come and see. And they will speak rubbish of nature. And you want that same nature to heal you?
It's not possible.
You are in trouble. Yeah, it's God that heals, though. There's power in nature. I tell people, when you come here, give it all. Don't do, I too know. Sometimes you are asking for scientific proof or something. Well, I don't know about that. There could be in some, but there are some. It's only given to few. Because it's God. That's why we have therapeutic hands, we have healing hands, we have people that do wonders. It's because it's been given to few.
Gifts.
It's a gift. So you follow that line and try to become outstanding in it. And that's what we're doing.
You know, some time ago, I think in 2013 or 2014,
yes,
there was this news everywhere where a guy in Abuja took a particular drug. And then he got burnt.
You see?
Then somebody else in Kano took another kind of drug. And she got burnt. Yes. So when I came across those news, I was like, is it that their body resisted the drugs or it's fake drugs they took?
Yes.
But that just spurred me to, I just went, I'll stop taking orthodox medicine as much as I possibly can.
Yes.
And I stick to nature.
Yes.
And I can say it's been a very long time I took, besides supplements.
Yes.
When I'm not feeling too good, I sleep.
That is it.
Allow me to sleep. I can sleep for 3 days, but I know that when I finally stand up,
yes, that's even a good sign.
Eat very well and drink plenty water.
Well. Because if you can sleep, my dear, your body is whole.
Yeah, it's been working for me.
Yes.
It's been working for me.
And I'm happy to hear that. Because that's the secret. Sometimes all the things we are looking for, go to Paris, go to that, it's just close to you here. Just do some little remedies. I just said something about those spices now. They are powerful.
Yes.
They are powerful. You have a spinal issue, you have body swing, things. When your garlic is there, powerful antibiotics, natural antibiotics that can revive even nerves that are not, you know. They flow, detoxify all the time. Cleanse all the pathways, all the chakras, all the meridians, you know, so that energy can pass, your nutrients, what you are eating, because most times it's blocked vessels.
Okay, ma'am, before we go further, what can be used? We spoke about those spices.
Yes.
For our viewers that are watching us.
Okay.
What can be used in the kitchen? What can they mix in the kitchen to detoxify? Because I know that detoxification is a very, very important process, both internally and for the skin. So what can be, how can they mix whatever they have to, all our kitchen
simple.
spices?
It depends on you, sometimes people have constipation. You understand? You wake up in the morning, say good morning to your system. The first thing is your lukewarm water. It could be just lukewarm water and salt. But let the water be a little bit hot. You too, you'll feel a bowel movement. Do some stretches. And I always tell people, you don't just rise up from your bed early morning, rush. Before you get up from that bed, as long as your eye is open, just do stretches on that bed. Even if you can't climb, go to your treadmills or your basic acupuncture. You know that pyramid mat is so powerful because all the organs are represented. I just said meridians now, your chakras and all that. So when you climb on that mats, you understand, it's a very powerful, it's like having a self-doctor at home. Every of my clients after treatment must buy that thing and take home so that you don't start calling me every day and all that. You're having constipation, you go there and climb on that mat. Up. You just walk on it like that, take water. You will have a bowel movement. You go to the toilet and, you know. So when you wake up in the morning, do stretches up your leg like this, your hands, you can do press up on the bed.
Wow.
Then when you now rise, go and take hot water.
With salt.
You can put salt there or even just hot water. But if you feel the food you have eaten since has not digested, you've not been stooling like for one, put salt. You understand? To flush you. We have what we call colon flush. That's very good because when the colon is dirty, the body is sick. You'll be having headache. You'll be having mood swing. People will say, Abi, is it menopause that is coming and things like that. You understand? It's congestion. Your system is congested. All ailment starts from your stomach. Because of lifestyle, what you eat, how you eat, when you eat. You understand? Some people will eat late, eat very heavy meal. Immediately they are eating, they are sleepy. That food will not digest now. I just said it now. When you eat protein and oil, that one takes longer to digest, unlike carbohydrate like rice. You eat rice by 6, because it will digest before you go to bed. But when you are eating moi and that one will take time. It can take 5-6 hours to digest. And you know now, when you've come home, you are tired watching TV. You are not even moving and everything is stuck there. You are doing it like how many days in a year or be a week, all the time. It's your lifestyle. The body will crash one day and say, I can't continue. You are not maintaining me. You are not doing detoxification and all that. You understand? Most time when we run a test, we check their large intestine. Their intraluminal is inflamed, gastritis. You understand? But they will tell you, I'm going to the toilet, but their long-time fermented food that has been there, that's causing bloating. Not just having, you see, later they will say, I'm feeling pain here, it's inflamed. If care is not taken, they go for tests, they say they have colon cancer. Because anything that is inflamed is cancer. So most people come here if it's cancer. I will say, it's not cancer. There's one that left last week. That one was really dejected. You see, we need to save lives. What we say to clients matters a lot. Don't tell them lies because you want to take money. I just saw the lady at the reception because I work with appointments. If you don't have appointment, I can't see you. And the person just barged in that I'm scared of booking online because for one and things. So the person found a way how to pay it, to the reception before we go to. But I just looked at her. She was feeling. Other patients that were there, they were on machine detox and all that. They were having some therapies there. They were like, hey, another one has come. This one looks like when the lady came and said, it's like that one doesn't have breast, so maybe he has removed the 2 breasts. But luckily for her, when she came and I discovered there's a sore on her breast. Sore that wasn't healing, wasn't going. But everywhere they were saying, she has cancer, you have to go for chemo. But the girl was just scared and said, no, I need God, just direct me to a natural place. No. So when she came, and I said, let me see. And I saw it. I saw. I ran the test. I checked. It was a metabolic issue. She has diabetes. She's diabetic. I said, no wonder that thing was not healing. After analyzing her test report, she was relieved. Come and see, her content has changed. And she was looking at the husband and said, you see? And I said, but how did you bring yourself to this level for this thing to now start? And funny enough, there was not even viral infection. I was expecting to see, that her lymph node would be so. There was nothing like that. But bacteria feasting in her lower abdomen, the tissue, everywhere. Insulin was not exerting, her body was not, everything crashed. The vagus nerves down, congestion. So I now told her, how come? Before, were you not, I even told the husband, how come this thing now was like this? Did you go for radiation? Because the thing was born somehow looking. I said, no, that all the time, almost a week, she was just feeding on gari. That's what she was just eating all through. Even the person that directed her now said, I should not mind the husband. That one that wasn't taking care of her and things like that. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to bring here is diets. Irregular eating can damage the pancreas, your insulin not to exert.
We are what we eat.
Yes, that is it. So, but they will keep going to check, blood, sugar, my sugar is okay. It's just there because it's not moving. So if you keep checking your blood, sugar, and say, I am not diabetic, that's what you are. No, it doesn't work that way. People come here, there are diabetic complications. The one that affects the eyes. You understand? Neuropathy, nephropathy that affect the kidney. You see kidney is packing up, eyes, the diabetes has damaged the eye. That's why diabetes could be even worse than cancer. It could just keep eating you. And the thing is, people will not even find out what your problem is. They will be running eta-sketa. Is that insulin? It's a very powerful hormone. So if it's not exerting its function, the body is going. Because that is what takes sugar into the cell that gives you energy, especially the brain. And before you know, the person is saying different things as if, going dementia, having amnesia and all that. It's because of insulin. The person is diabetic.
I'm very sure that Avia has to be opening mouth as I'm opening my mouth.
That is it. Now. Because you need to analyze, break the human body system, the way it is, the functions, and start looking at it. So don't just come with one word for me. They said I have cancer. I don't work like that. If you want me to work like that, you just end up paying big money all the time for nothing. Let's see what the root cause is. That's what we treat here. We don't treat symptoms. We don't go about you just telling us, I have this, I have that. Okay, but if I have to treat you, I'll still have to run tests. Some people want to dodge my tests. I have run this here. And they just keep going to spending money for tests, big money for tests. Test is not treatment now. You are looking for more things that will make your heart. And when the heart, especially I check their sentimental index, is so high, that is damage to the nerves already.
Okay, ma'am. We could spend a whole day.
Nature.
We
when you're
could
talking
spend
about
a whole
nature.
day here, and I've not even scratched the surface.
I understand. So it's an interesting a course to go into.
It is. Okay, so let's talk about high BP. Okay, we have the high BP. Okay, let's talk about BP.
Okay, BP.
Sometimes you wake up one day and then you just say that he slept and did not wake up, or he just came back from work and he slumped and did not wake up. Exactly. I actually lost my best friend August last year.
Wow.
From
high BP?
From high BP. She slumped and that was it. After 1 week, she passed on.
Was it a sudden thing or it has been?
We had been managing.
That's always the word, manage. That is where, first thing is the checkup. What caused the BP? Why is it? Is it a circulatory issue? Are the vessels blocked? High blood viscosity? The blood is too thick? You see where the ginger, turmeric and all that, they are thinners. But whereby those things are not working for the person, there's infection. There's heart infection and all that, so it has to be treated.
Wow.
When you are taking a particular medication for a particular ailment and it's not working, the best thing to do is to stop. Because whatever you're taking, if it's not working for that issue, it becomes toxic in your system and block the vessels, block the capillaries, block the arteries that takes blood. And the liver is also will be in a critical stage there, because the liver does a lot of detoxification for us. Decompose whatever you take. As you're taking food, it goes there, filters, takes the nutrients, move shafts. You know, it's a mechanism. It's like a machine. This one does its own, give to this, do the elimination we have to. So there are 3 things that has to work for you to be whole. First is digestion. The second is absorption. Then there will be flow, that's circulation. So if the first is not working, the others cannot function well. So it's basic. That's why I told you indigestion is a big window that attracts so many diseases like the cancers. So the first thing, that's why you watch what you eat. And when are you eating this food? Is it when digestion is at its peak, that my food will digest now? That's when I will eat amala. That's when I will eat eba. Then it will go. But not when digestion has closed. That's when you're not eating that food.
What times are digestion at its peak?
12, 1, 2. In the afternoon like this, you can eat your amala, eat that. Fine. In the morning you wake up, detoxification is coming when you wake up. It's, you know, it's a round clock. The machines work. That's why when you sleep, like when I give you this detox patches I place in your food, you know, that is when it will work, when you are sleeping. When you don't sleep, you are hyperactive. The kidney too, you are telling them, come back and start regulating the food I just ate, when they are supposed to be like dormant, because you need to sleep for them to start doing their work, for all the food you have eaten, for them to start breaking down, you know, take nutrients, is when you sleep, it does that. So when you wake up in the morning, detoxification is at play. So that is why we wake up in the morning, aid it further by taking lukewarm water to push, not just wake up, give me eba there, give me rice there.
Let me just ask, you know, there's something I do, lukewarm water with lemon.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. It's also very good.
Okay.
It's key. It's key. If you have lemon, good. You understand? You know, it activates enzymes. It's like waking up, okay, I'm ready to eat for digestion and things like that. You activate, because your stomach needs digestive juice and all the enzymes that will help to digest your food. So that's why the your pancreas is there, to give your small intestine digestive juice, to break down your food. So if those things are not available, your stomach has lost its flora.
So in other words, even for those who are suffering from high blood pressure,
yes,
does it also affect low blood pressure?
Yes, it does. So when nutrients is not enough, when the system is congested, so it doesn't move nutrients, it doesn't move, you'll just be eating all this good food that's supposed to power the heart, but it's not getting there, because there are blocked arteries and vessels. The coronary arteries are blocked, are you know, congested due to all those toxins. We have human toxins like tobacco and nicotine. You say you don't smoke, but how did this thing get there? That's why you now discover the lungs is weak, because the lungs carry so many rubbish from the air. So you look at your environments. You look at your workplace. What do you inhale? Is it the exhaust from AC? It's very key, because most times people will say, what is making me fall sick? Look at your environment. There are so many things. Then the water you drink. These are entrance. They are quick entrance to pollution into your system. Heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, these are poisons. When we do detox, most time we pour the water in the plants. It kills these plants. Before I started flushing, wow. I had a very big orange in my garden. But then I never knew until I now went on research. I said, I thought it's one evil hand that have touched this orange. I keep pouring water, pouring this water, these toxins that comes out. Body. Before you know, this thing started just drying, you know, wither. Before you know, fall down. I said, wow. It was when I was researching, and now, wow, lead, all these heavy metals. This thing could kill. What? Now you are doing for clients, you put on all your this thing, because if you start feeling, my body is like this, because it's coming out from somebody's body and entering your body. Your own. Because the body is porous.
Okay, so for talking about BP,
yes,
digestion plays.
It's a metabolic issue. from the stomach.
It's from the stomach.
Indigestion.
Saying that they hear like this, Sabi.
It's indigestion. Your food is not digesting. You understand? The arteries are now blocked. Congestion. You have a gutter filled with all sorts of rubbish. You understand? And you are pouring clean water. You understand? How will it flow? So you need to evacuate. You need to flush out.
And from what she said, one of the things that you can do to help you, just in case you have not gotten to that stage where you are diagnosed with high blood pressure or low blood pressure, you can help your body system when you wake up in the morning with a cup of warm water with a little salt or lemon juice, and help your body detoxify. So listen attentively. High blood pressure starts from
the stomach.
Your stomach. What are you eating?
Your gastrointestines.
When are you eating? How are you eating? It's very important, and this is a very big eye opener. This is a very big eye opener, because you just find that in those days you hear people above 50.
Yes.
It was an old age disease.
They will just tell you now it's old man disease.
Yes, but now it's just so rampant, and you're wondering, what's going on?
Exactly.
Wow.
And we eat late too, and we don't sleep. People that do their corporate work, they come back late, and
I'm so
and when you are trying to advise them, they'll say something must kill man now.
I am so guilty of not sleeping at night.
So, but you must look for how to balance. You see, you can't cheat nature. Nature must take its course. You see, sleep, exercise, drink a lot of water. These basic elements, because trace elements are things you don't really supplement. If you are eating right, if you are eating well, all your vegetables should give you them. Magnesium, potassium, copper, iron, and things like that. Most times you see depletes in iron, and these are nutrients that powers your blood. So if your blood is not rich, the nerves will begin to, or B12 is not there, the nerves will begin to behave funny. You understand? So it's all about your food, what you eat, and how you take care of your body, lifestyle. Sometimes just go explore nature, go grounding, just go to the beach, walk on barefoot. These are Chinese healing methods, and they're powerful. You understand? Receive life, energy. Let energy get into those nerves, those acupoints, and revive. That's why that pyramid mat is it's a lifesaver.
It's very important. Wow.